You're about to watch a Trains Newswire video. If you enjoy what you see, consider looking at some of our other full-length videos. Chicago, America's Railroad Capital, 20th Century Limited, and a new collection of top-quality documentaries from producer Rich Luckin. All of these and more are available on our website, kalmbachhobbystore.com.
Good morning, Trains readers. I'm Assistant Editor Brian Schmidt. This is your Newswire video for Friday, June 9th. As you can see, I'm by myself. Everybody else is off doing something else. We have no cardboard cutouts or department store mannequins. It's going to be just me today. So we'll get right to the news. We have the California State Railroad Museum is now a Smithsonian affiliate. One of the interesting things from this story that I thought is that they see 600,000 visitors a year. Certainly has to be one of the most popular, one of my favorite also, railroad museums in North America. I'd love to see in the comments what you think, if you've been to the California State Railroad Museum, and how you think it compares with other organizations. What else do we have? Hunter Harrison. You guys all know where I stand on Hunter Harrison, and that's the less Hunter in the news, the better. Well, let's see if we got rid of it for a while now, because CSX shareholders this week have approved Harrison's reimbursement package, I guess is the right way to say it. So he will be sticking around at the railroad for the foreseeable future. Circus train. Everybody loves the circus train, or I should say loved the circus train. This week, a bunch of the cars are being dispersed to their new owners, and we have a list of some of those and where they're going and where you might be able to see them in the future on Trains Newswire, of course. That's just one of the 63, I think, stories we have this week. 64 now that I'm doing the video. This will get posted before you get around to counting. Let's see, what else do we have today? Oh, there's a new heritage locomotive on CSX, but not exactly. CSX's Huntington, West Virginia shops have repainted the Chesapeake and Ohio SD40. It was the last C&O painted locomotive on the CSX roster. It lasted after 2000, which is incredible considering that the Chessie system merger was back in the 1970s. It is supposed to go to a museum in West Virginia and possibly be leased out onto a short line into Virginia, so you can see it running someday on former C&O trackage. Wouldn't that be great? Two more stories today, passenger related. Today on the 9th, Amtrak is running a special train, an extension of the Heartland Flyer, if you will, north from Oklahoma City to Newton, Kansas, to test the feasibility of extending the train north to connect with the Southwest Chief. This is something that's been talked about pretty much since the Heartland Flyer was proposed and started, and now there's one step closer to actually seeing that extension come around. And the final story, it's kind of close to us here in Milwaukee. The Hiawatha trains, the Chicago to Milwaukee corridor, are going to see some schedule adjustments, Saturdays only this summer, to better serve some local events. The thought is that Summerfest is in Milwaukee. It's a huge music festival, and so Amtrak is running its evening train just a little later to try to catch more people coming from Summerfest back to Chicago. That's 2 weekends in July. And there's also adjustments for a Milwaukee Brewers and, I almost said Milwaukee Braves, I'm not even that old, a Milwaukee Brewers and Chicago Cubs baseball game to get some baseball fans back a little later in the evening and hope that some of them try passenger rail to get between the two cities. That's all I have for you today in this shortened Newswire edition. Leave your comments, send news tips as best you can, and thanks for watching.